on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it.
So this matchup, the second of 3 games in London this year. Vikings and Saints were here last week, and then the Broncos and Jags, they'll be at Wembley at the end of the month. Plus this year, remember, a 4th European game, our first one ever in Munich, Germany. And it'll be the Bucs and the Seahawks November 13th.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Rodgers to throw once more. Caught left side by Cobb. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Lacy. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
This will be caught at about the 6. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. Trying to improvise. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, his 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go. The football led to us.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Manning. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close. Now
on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Cruz. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Cruz, the man in motion right. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, risk and reward for your risk here. I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a three-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The Packers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And again, it's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Cruz, the man in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Manning. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
It's caught by Randall. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
throw for it on fourth. And caught by Cruz.
He's got the first down and more than that. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, 21.6 miles per hour.
Manning now on first down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Giants have cut it back within a score.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one makes it 14-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 77 yards.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fields this way up at the 17.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Manning, he finds his man, complete. It's Hernandez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Manning now on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Into the red zone now. Manning. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Manning. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cobb. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Nelson's got it here right side.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
Well, Carter, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Pulls it in at the 13. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Touchdown, Packers! A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
After the sack on first down, Madden. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
On third and long, it's Madden. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hernandez. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Manning indeed going for it on fourth. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Hauling it in, Nelson. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Over the middle, it's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Manning. And this one is incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now Manning. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
They do go for it. It's Manning. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Manning now to throw. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Throwing is Manning. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers will hand to Lacy.
And he'll get it inside the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. Out to the flat for Lacy.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the... Rodgers now on 1st down. A dump off to Lacy.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Lacey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
The kick by Crosby is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you didn't mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
Fielded right around the 8.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Manning. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Manning. He finds his man, complete. It's Hernandez. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Manning. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Again, it's Manning. This is caught. It's Cruz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Manning. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hernandez.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Working from the gun, Manning. And they're going to get They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Hernandez. Touchdown! A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Rodgers throwing here. Escaping the pressure right. Caught by Nelson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now Rodgers. This one complete to Lacy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Green Bay passing game certainly in sync. Another first down. Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Back to throw. Rodgers lets it go for Nelson. And this is caught. The connection is back. Rodgers to Nelson. 45 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
So a win here for the Packers. Now, we've said it so many times in the past, but it was Aaron Rodgers, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, he really carved up this defense. They were left looking at each other a number of times and just shrugging their shoulders.